Nintendo Music is included with an active Nintendo Switch online membership.
Come one, come all! Here's what's sprouting in the kingdom! A new power-up! Rosalina and Luma! Assist mode! Double badges! And the Koopalings! And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Central with the Toad Brigade training camp! Do it solo or team up! And speaking of teaming up, attractions galore in Attraction Central! Wireless multiplayer, including game share support. Multiplayer, co-op attractions versus attractions, lots of collectibles. Waiting for the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Up in Bellabelle Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Samus! I've been for this.
Ya, pero la pantalla se corta o se escucha bien? A mí se me corta. Tenemos bingo, tenemos bingo. El bingo dice así. Este me tocó a mí. Trailer de Splatoon, de Pokémon Wind Water, que en realidad es Waves. Mario Galaxy 3, Update de Animal Crossing, Kirby Planet Robot. Todo lo que está aquí. Tiene corte en el audio. Creo que ahora se está escuchando bien. Nuevo Zelda 3D, por Dios, hay que salvar a Nintendo. Nuevo Zelda, nuevo Zelda.
Back again on Yumian Island. Well, look who it is. Crystal seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right, work it.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands that
No había visto
sometimes
este
you need
trailer.
to be with nature. Share quality time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Nuevo Zelda 3D, nuevo
Okay,
Zelda 3D.
Picasso.
¿Cuánto falta
At the
ya?
end of the day, Crystal
Uy,
never
no tengo...
clocks out from
Faltan
being
2
a
minutos,
pal.
chicos, 2 minutos.
But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it! That's a good doggy. Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Please come again.
Hoy vi en Twitter una app o algo así para el móvil que se conecta al mando de Switch y te crea solo la cara para la cara que quieres pintarle a tu Mi en el Tomodachi. ¿Con el móvil? Oh, por favor, mándame eso. Lo necesito. Nintendo Today. Me encanta Nintendo Today. 30 segundos. Ya, vamos, que se puede. Algo extraoficial, sí, te creo. Pero igual me gusta cómo funciona. A ver si logro encontrar el tweet en cuestión. Por favorcito, porque eso me serviría para hacer cositas. Más que caras, haría cositas. Hay juegos maduros, ojo.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo
¿Habrán
Direct.
subtítulos?
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Creo que no hay subtítulos. Lo siento.
Please, take a look at this.
A ver.
Hello.
¡Bien!
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show
Rhythm
you the
Heaven
Rhythm Heaven
Groove.
Groove game. Beep.
¡Qué bonito! Buena, Antonego, ¿cómo estás? Yo quiero el Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button.
Bam,
That's all there is to it.
tum,
But
tum,
it's
tum,
not
bam,
always the same rhythm.
bam,
Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
80 juegos
And
nuevos.
as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth,
Um,
magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power
Ya, y
of
tiene
rhythm
como
to
un
beat
RPG.
monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the
Oh.
Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
¿Eh?
We're under attack. Beep.
Up to 4 players can
Hasta
enjoy
4
dedicated
jugadores.
rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive
ya,
games to
también hay
play.
antiguos.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system
2 de
July
julio.
2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Rhythm
¿Por
Heaven
qué
Groove
pareceía las
for
voces del
Nintendo
juego?
Switch.
Porque son
You'll also be able to play it on the
autogeneradas,
Nintendo
po,
Switch
¿no?
2 system.
Son locuendo.
Please wait just a little longer for
Se ve
its release.
chistoso y entrete. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Mi bingo, mi bingo.
Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the
Onimusha.
Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle.
Este lo mostraron en Xbox,
You can
sí, y
even
en...
use Joy-Con 2 motion
No, este lo
controls
mostraron
to
en State of
intuitively
Play.
slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on
Octubre.
Nintendo Switch
Septiembre,
2,
septiembre.
September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is
Yeah.
heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan.
Norgan.
Seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own.
Uy, los frames.
What fate awaits
se
the
caen esos
Arisen
frames.
and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2,
Dragon's Dogma
Dark
2.
Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
El 9 de octubre.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike.
Stellar Blade.
Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the
Este me gusta a
2-player
mí.
co-op adventure Orbitals.
Orbital.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars.
Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work
Ya,
together
genial
and
GameShare.
overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Por ahora
eShop.
nada nuevo.
Journey through the glade of dreams in this bold
El
reimagining
Rayman
of
Legend.
Rayman Legends.
Llega
When a
Switch
shadowy
también.
villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages.
Can't touch
And enjoy
this.
more added content.
Buenísima, está
Up to 4
Cantoshis.
players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped
que habían
version of
4
Kung
niveles
Fu
musicales
using
nuevos.
GameShare locally or online.
Así que me agrada, me
Rayman
agrada.
Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Nada de nuestro
October
bingo,
1st.
ojito.
It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking
Big
adventure.
Walk.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating
Mola
if you're in a
jugarlo
pickle.
mucho ese Rayman. Sí, es muy genial.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play.
Ya.
After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling
4 de
onto
agosto.
Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas.
¿Y esto?
Build your very own floating restaurant
One
with the
Piece
Straw Hat
Grand
crew.
Gourmet.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings.
Ya, One Piece.
Use devil fruit abilities
con
to prepare
comida.
piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend
One
in-game money to
sueño.
change up the
One
restaurant's
Z,
interior
Z, Z.
and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Puedes jugar con mouse en la Switch 2.
Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Switch y Switch 2. Pocopia. Ya, este lo teníamos. ¿Lo tendré yo en mi bingo? Por si acaso, si quieren jugar bingo conmigo, acá se les crea un bingo, me parece. DLC de Pocopia. Tenemos uno recién.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Es free.
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant
Qué linda la
grass,
música.
build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
En agosto.
And there's more.
Atlantis.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass
No.
paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand
voy a
new
pagar.
town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
No, no lo pienso pagar.
The Pokémon Pokopia
Hoy
Expansion
día.
Pass paid DLC will be
Lo
available
gratis
later
mola,
today
sí,
on
lo gratis
Nintendo
está bien,
eShop.
pero pagar por un pase de
Part 1 of
Pocopia,
the paid DLC, Bubbly
No.
Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
De hecho, no me he vuelto a meter a Pocopia. Desde que pasé la historia, no más Pocopia.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokémon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
Por favor, miren esto.
This
Fire
is the
Emblem?
Dagdan Empire,
No.
a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays
sí.
host to the heroic games,
Sí,
the winner
Fire
of which
Emblem.
is granted one wish.
pusimos
Powerful
Fire
fighters from
Emblem.
across
Yo no
the land
tengo,
have
creo.
gathered to participate.
fecha para Fire Emblem tengo. Si le ponen fecha, es parte de mi bingo.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her
morenazos.
sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me a blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Pelean en moves.
Figuring it out.
Recruit
Dimitri,
new
lo más
allies.
lindo del mundo mundial.
Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical
Ya.
battles. Consider your
encanta.
weapon's range
Me
and
encanta,
your
me
unit's
encanta.
strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Look
Ya.
upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the
Está
world?
grande.
Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
Ya, fecha. 17
Fire
de
Emblem Fortune's
septiembre.
Weave launches September 17th.
Más juegos para septiembre.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special
Necesito esa
edition, the Fire
edición.
Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the same day. Please look
Necesito
forward
esa
to it.
edición.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Ah, este es el juego ese que yo decía que nadie jugaba y parece que la gente sí lo juega.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ya la 2.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in
Espero
this
que este
open
no tenga
world
texturas
action
de
adventure.
cartón.
Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world
Ya,
in search
pero ahora
of
es como de
clues
un
to get
player.
back home.
Ya la.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted
Piedra,
from
papel
ninja
o
gum.
tijera tuneado.
You can even summon buddies with gum ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted
La
Planet,
primera parte
launches
de Ninjala
exclusively
2.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
Buen
next
día,
spring.
Gary for Sleeping. ¿Cómo estás?
The DK Challenge
¿Qué
barrels
es
in.
esto?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Un evento
Take on
limitado.
challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges,
Bueno,
and
estos son
complete
como-
your card collection. DK
Lo que
Challenge
dijo
can be
Antonio
accessed
tenía
via the
razón.
Nintendo Switch Online
Son
app
especie de
on the home
logros.
menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Bien, por tiempo limitado.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by
Oh,
Mario
qué
and Luigi.
lindo.
Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event
También
will
es
be
de
held
tiempo
in
limitado.
4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Y la primera ola es hoy día.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
¿Ya?
the latest game from the
Eh.
makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players
Pensé que
can
era mi
compete
mouse
online
y era
for the
el
top
mouse de
spot in
ellos.
this Survivors
Había un
Royale.
cursor, te lo juro.
At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players.
Yo quiero a
The
Yuyita
match
Dori.
culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2
No
this year.
sé si me llama la atención. Pero es este año,
Are
dice.
you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal,
Vampire Survivor con
unforgiving
estilo
battles
otaku.
storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world,
Lords of
a
the
looming
Fallen.
darkness
No lo
devours
conozco.
all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master
Jujutsu
brutal
Kaisen
melee
Vampire
combat,
Survivors ahora
devastating
en época en lo
sorceries,
que
and lethal
ya
ranged
no hay
attacks.
anime ni película y el manga ya
Test your
terminó.
mettle against towering
Obvio,
abominations
obvio.
on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead.
En esta época del
A
año.
hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on
Gary
Nintendo
Forest
Switch
Limit
2
dice
this fall.
multijugador de Vampire Survivor no se la guiará mucho. Es que existe un multijugador ya.
Enter a
Para
darkly
Vampire
elegant
Survivor.
world based on the story of Pinocchio
Así
in
que
Lies
no
of
creo
P.
que la guíe.
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Lies of P.
Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Sí, exacto.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named
Se ve
Kisuke?
muy raro.
We still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Marvelous.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions
Creo
of
que
these
tenía algo
3
de
Xenoblade
Xenoblade, ¿o no?
Chronicles games are incoming.
No, yo no lo tengo.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Y el 4 que pongan el DMC
Not
4
only
también
that.
de una vez.
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Ya.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Ultimate is Ready dice, era verdad los leaks de versiones mejoradas para Xenoblade.
The digital version of Xenoblade
Pucha,
Chronicles
pero no está
Definitive
en mi-
Edition,
en mi
Nintendo
bingo.
Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch
está
2
en mi
editions
bingo.
of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting
Yo me los
Nintendo
volví a
Switch 2
comprar todos
editions.
sin ningún problema, dice el Nico.
New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Nuevo Xenoblade. ¿O es el que ya han mostrado?
アニマは世界の源であった水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだったそして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
リューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が行われる。
田舎貴族の限界を
Se ve muy Fire Emblem, sí, se ve Fire Emblem.
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
Mira, el Nico dice Xenoblade nuevo es motivo de compra de Switch. Increíble, increíble.
Aniue, 行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade 4 Genesis. Xenoblade Genesis 2027.
Xenoblade Genesis
Y
marks
el
a new
gameplay.
beginning. What
Ahí
kind of story
viene, ¿no?
do you
No.
think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Mario Tennis.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of
Oh.
sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch
Sports
Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them.
12 sports.
Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes in table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf.
Yeah.
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb
¿Qué
wrestling.
onda la mano?
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
Pucha, no sé si
Steer with
tengo
handles
tanto
and
dinero como
coast
para
along the
gastármelo en
waves
esto.
in power cruising.
Mi situación económica ha
Tilt
cambiado.
the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Ahí está el avioncito.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Ahí están los Mi.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Sports ya había
system
salido, ¿no?
October
Es otro
22nd.
juego, es otro
Pre-orders
juego.
begin later today on
Yo tengo un
Nintendo
video
eShop.
sobre Nintendo Switch Sports. Este es Sports
Nintendo
Resort.
Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right, let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah.
Oh, perdió.
I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Les picó algo en la mano,
Let's
eso
move
no es
on to more
normal.
headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened from the
Ultimate
forgotten
is ready,
continent of
dice
Ashenfall.
ZZZ.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations.
Fácilmente podría haber sido un
On
DLC
your
de The Sports
expedition,
1,
harness
sí.
the land's transformative magic
Pero lo hicieron un juego
to gather
entero para
resources,
venderte el juego
craft
entero.
gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo
Más
Switch 2
septiembre.
September 15th.
Aunque este ya lo habíamos visto.
Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames
Sin amor.
and several board games. There are over
Se ve muy
140
baby este
Sanrio
juego.
characters to meet. Plus, you can
Ay, como
choose
que
from
tienes un
16
amigo.
partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October
29 de
29.
octubre.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Ya, yo dije que iba a haber Star Fox. ¿Estará en mi cuestión? 9F0. Creo que no está en mi
Blast
bingo.
off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Más trailer de Star Fox.
A
Ya llevo
battle
3
for
en
the
mi
fate
bingo.
of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on
Perfecto para
Nintendo
las
Switch
fans del
2
Miniso.
June 25th.
Mario
A free
Party
demo
Kawaii
that includes a
Disney.
tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be
Hay una
available
demo
later today on Nintendo
gratis.
eShop.
Hoy día.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Está buena la música.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Final Fantasy Resonance.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
¿Qué
But
nuevo?
after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshell,
Choco.
must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas? and the secrets the crystals hold. Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
¿Y esto qué es?
Piku Niku returns in a new 3D
Niku
puzzle
en 3D.
exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful
Qué muy
potato
lindo el
have in
Piku
common?
Niku.
Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure.
Ah, Dragon Quest.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Yeah.
And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun.
Sí, hay un perro pato.
Dragon
ZZZ.
Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Se ve bastante pedorro.
About time you got here.
Son puras mujeres. ¿Y esto? That's
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
También lo tengo en mi bingo.
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Faltan minitos en el Dragon Quest. The Dusk Bloods. ¿Mentira que es solo eso? Va a haber un test en verano.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders,
Splatoon,
a new
yo lo dije.
single-player-focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
Vale tener buen ST.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2
¡No,
controllers
colores! Yo
inspired by Deep
dije.
Cut. We hope you're looking
Pero
forward to
son
it.
tan feos que sean solo el
Let's see some
acento,
more headlines.
el color. ¿Pikmin? ¿No? Ah, Deltarune. También dijimos eso. I like it too. Capítulo 5. Ahí está. Uy, todavía no hago bingo. Racismo 5.
Awaken your power.
¿Ya?
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Minecraft Nintendo Switch 2, eso no lo
Dig
tenía.
into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo
Sí, el
Switch 2
Metaphor lo jugamos
this
una
year.
vez en vivo. Ya, está Warhammer. Metal Gear Solid. Atelier Katia. Space Marine. Ah, el 1. Observe. Daisy. O Daisy. Metal Gear Solid 2, Dance of the Fate. No, ese es el Peace Walker. Sorry, estaba justo leyendo sus comentarios. Ese va a estar hoy día. El de Tomb Raider. Tales of Eternia. En octubre. Snow Runner. Hoy día. Fitness Boxing. Everbloom. Se ve bonito Everbloom, pero muchos juegos de granja ya son aburridos. Final Fantasy 14 online.
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Ah, yeah.
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2, October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
No entiendo el amor por esa serie, de verdad.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Gary Forrest dice, nadie habla de Kingdom Hearts 4, acá está. La pregunta es, ¿digital o físico? Ah, claro, no dijeron. Nico dice, créeme, todo lo de Disney es más el relleno de medio entre pan y pan. No sé, me da cringe. Kingdom Hearts 4 va a estar apenas salga en Nintendo Switch 2.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
El último anuncio.
Please take a look.
No hice ningún bingo. Zelda, Zelda, Zelda.
There was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
No, este es uno nuevo porque Link sí tenía una fairy. Era el remake. Remake de Ocarina of Time.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be
El
announced in the
Ocarina
future,
era donde
so
le
please
hacían
look
bullying
forward
porque
to
no
them.
tenía hada.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Y eso es todo.
Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of
Mi-
Nintendo
mi
of America.
bingo.
We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from
Así quedó
Devon-san.
mi bingo.
Thank you for
bingo.
watching.
Ya, y ahora una presentación de Nintendo
Thank you,
of America.
Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devon Pritchard, and
Ah,
after 20
Devon
years
es
at
una
Nintendo,
mujer.
one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games
Y
have
después va
always
a haber
been
un
about.
treehouse.
Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse
La nueva
Live ready to
presidenta de
go
Noah, así
with a
es.
few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct,
En el
this
Treehouse.
July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor.
Ah,
Because
ya,
at the
en
end
la
of the day,
Comic-Con se va a
I
estar
think the
jugando.
best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Treehouse Live. Bueno, ¿qué tal les pareció el directo? A mí, más o menos nomás, más o menos. No, es que lo nuevo es un remake.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse
Ya,
Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan,
No sé qué
and
opinan
Rob.
ustedes.
We're here.
Van a estar jugando Star Fox.
It is a cinematic shooter. We're
Parece.
gonna focus on the single player game.
Sí, van a estar jugando Star Fox. Van a estar jugando Star Fox en el Treehouse. Si quieren seguir viendo el Treehouse, 4 cosas buenas diría y la cuarta no me la acuerdo. ¡Oh! Este es un remake o remaster como el de NDS. Es como un retold, yo creo. O como decía Antonego, es como un recuento de la cuestión. Así que no va a ser igual que el remake de DS. ¿No era de 3DS? El remake era de 3DS. El Cap de Deltarune. El DLC del Poké. El Xenoblade y el Ocarina. Muchos ports, pocas cosas nuevas. Sí, mucho port. A ver si le meten más lore al Ocarina. Da para mucho los Zelda. Sí, podría ser. Igual que no nos cambien a los... ¿Cómo se llama? Los Sora. Los Sora deberían verse como el de Locarina. Yo creo que son los Sora más bonitos que hay. Pero con eso yo me despido. Muchas gracias por venir. Si quieren se quedan para el Treehouse que lo están dando ahí. Y nos vemos. El PN va a hablar también sobre todo este directo. Y quizás les metemos más cositas. Así que, buena. Bye bye.